Very good morning as we bring you the match between CV Baroda and CV Chennai. This is the third place match. This is the final day. Of course, we've got the big match, the final. After this match, CV Chennai winning the toss, deciding to bat first. Lost one important wicket, but very good to see the players of CV Chennai, the batters, fighting it out. That's one way of doing it. One of the motto of this tournament is to bring out the best in the young talents. They will go on to play for their respective states. Some of them have already played for their states, mind you. And of course, go on to play for maybe different leagues. And if they're lucky enough, they get a chance to play for India. In front of square, on the back foot, to get that single. Yes, and I was looking at the wicket early on, and two things fascinated me. One is the black soil underneath the grass. The grass looks fine. Black soil doesn't deteriorate as quickly as the red soil. But you don't expect the bounce that you normally get in red soil to get it in the black soil. So for bowlers, after a few over, I think wicket to wicket is going to be the key. They're going to do that. Since there is a bit of moisture on the wicket, finds the fielder. There's a moisture on the wicket, and you almost sense plenty of dew around. That is why you can see that, because this is an open tournament, open stadium as well. There's a bit of wind around, so the bowlers are trying to get the maximum out of there, not just by bowling with in the 3-cutter length. They're giving it all. They're pitching it full and mixing it up. This time short, and the batsman is absolutely ready for it. This is the first one of the day, is it? No, one bounce it probably is. Yes, it is a boundary. That's the signal from the umpire. We've got two fascinating umpires out there. We'll talk about them too. Chennai moves on to 19 for 1 with that good strike from Aditya Kumar. He moves on to 11 from 8 deliveries with a strike rate of 137. Arya Udupa batting on 9 from 8 with 112 the strike rate. So losing the first wicket, then coming good and coming back well. In fact, 25 if you get inside 3 overs. You'll be delighted with this kind of a wicket. We'll talk about this. 3 overs completed. It's 25 for 1. $25 for 1. CV Chennai. This is a fascinating phase of play. First wicket, and then it's time for some spin. You see them practicing with the spin. Oh, misfield. Misfield from the fielder. The outfield is fast enough. They've got 2 runs. Before the start of the match, you see Team Baroda practicing and almost kind of telling their left arm spinners to go for it. So you see a few left arm spinners for them, and you see them giving an impact in this match. Sahil continues. Tossed up delivery. There comes the flick shot. In fact, there comes the drive. It's a little bottom-handed. Almost for a moment I thought this was a flick shot. This is not to be. Finds the fielders, just a single. Yeah, coming back to the inaugural match of this amazing cricket ground. Happening over so far. It was between Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Invitational match. Former Indian cricketer Suresh Raina was the chief guest of this event, and so fortunate enough to be a part of it. This was a grand event. See some legends of the game getting invited, and of course enjoyed the match. This was a perfect start for what is a fantastic venue for different cricket matches. This is a beautiful ground, probably the most beautiful ground of Odisha, if not the most stunning. Straight down the ground, chase for the fielder. He can't do anything about it. This is a spectacular hit from the batsman. Just coming down the track, going to the pitch of the ball and hitting it straight. Old school, but very effective. 33 now the score with that boundary. Last ball of this over. This is over, apart from that boundary, which is not his fault. This is brilliant batting by the batsman. The has driven it well. And no chance, no real chance. This is a fantastic shot again. This is turning out to be a good over for the batting side, and two of an extraordinary shots. One straight down the ground, one through cover. Well, we've already seen class. Arya, the man, 20 from 13. The last shot was absolutely superb. 4 overs completed. It's 37 for 1 for CB Chennai. Four overs, 37 for 1. We'll take that on a wicket where it has got something for the bowlers early on. They negotiated the new ball well after that first wicket. And General comes in as the new bowler. And straight away he picks him up. Not with the best of the timing, but he'll get some runs here. 2 of them at least. There we go. They're taking their chances. They're fighting a place for the 3rd place. And normally what happens in plenty of tournaments, the 3rd place matches becomes exciting. Less pressure in terms of, there's no real deal of making it to the final. But it somehow brings the best from the players. One of such matches I remember in Indian Premier League was between SRH. Back then it was Deccan Chargers. A pace again over the fielder's head. Oh yes, he survives. Picking his spot well. The bowlers following the batsman. The batsman saying, all right, I have a bit of onside game as well. I was mentioning about the ground and mentioning about the 3rd place match. I remember Deccan Chargers versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. One of the great spinners of the world, the greatest to ever probably pick up a cricket ball and spin is Anil Kumble for India. Of course, was the captain of the RCB side, and because it was a 3rd place match, the other captain, Adam Gilchrist, normally doesn't play Anil Kumble that well. So most of the time he doesn't take the strike. But he decided to do so because it was a 3rd place match. And Gilly said it doesn't really matter. Today I'm going to go for it. Guess what happened? Second delivery. And Anil Kumble got the wicket of Adam Gilchrist. The third place matches always brings out some exciting story. This is a wristy shot down the leg side, but the batsman has played a perfect shot. Almost matching the standard there. The umpire, the batsman bringing out a wristy shot. The umpire giving a wristy signal. Bright sunshine in this part of the world. The winter has still not left. If you leave Cuttack and Bhubaneswar, there's still winter around. Though this belongs to Cuttack, this is not inside the town, of course. There's a little outskirt. But what a lovely place this is. Future of cricket in Odisha. Oh, hello. He was bringing out a very fascinating shot, a Genji shot. Reverse scoop. That shot was on, mind you. The fielder inside the circle. Short third is there. Short fine leg is there. So go over them. You get your runs. Well, that shot was on. Last ball of this over. Going at 9.31 as Zainul continues. Balls hit full, and that is an extraordinary shot again. Yes, it has gone the distance. An extraordinary signal as well from a set of umpires. Mr. Satyabrat Mahapatra, the umpire. We normally call him the dancing umpire. And he's showing his skills out there. Plenty of Michael Jackson in there. We'll come back to that. As 5 overs completed, it's 51 for 1. They're going at more than 10 per over. And to take you to the next 5 overs, it's time for some Hindi commentary from my co-commentator, Mr. Pavitra Nayak.
चलिए सुप्रभात स्वागतम। 5 ओवर के बाद 51 रन पे 1 विकेट के नुकसान, जो करंट रन रेट इस समय 10.20 के हिसाब से बनता हुआ। सीबी चेन्नई पहले टॉस जीतकर बल्लेबाजी का किया है निर्णय। और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद गौरव जी मेरे साथ को कमेंट्री के रूप में, और तनवीर इस समय गेंदबाज के भार संभालते हुए। बिल्कुल नो बॉल रहेगा। हाइट फैक्टर अपेक्षा नहीं था इस प्रकार की गेंद उनके हाथ से, फिर भी 1 रन के तहत स्कोर बोर्ड में 52, 52 लॉस ऑफ 1। राइट पे बेहतर कनेक्शन, मगर फील्डर है नीचे और मिस जजमेंट। यहां पर एक सुनहरा मौका था, मगर कैच लेने के लिए असमर्थ। 2 रन मिलेगा यहां पर आदित्य कुमार को। आदित्य कुमार पहुंच चुके हैं 27 रन पे। 15 गेंदों में 27 रन, 2 चौका 2 छक्का उनकी पारी में शामिल। कमाल की शुरुआत मिला है अभी तक सीबी चेन्नई। वो डोमिनेटिंग परफॉर्मेंस, टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करना और मैक्सिमम रन स्कोरबोर्ड में ऐड करना। एक और बार फुल टच गेंद अभी तक प्रभावित नहीं कर पा रहे हैं तनवीर। जिस प्रकार की कप्तान ने उनके ऊपर वो विश्वास जताए थे कि स्पिन अटैक विद इन द पावर प्ले, यानी कि ये पावर प्ले का आखिरी ओवर, तो लय में वो मोमेंटम में उनको आने के लिए थोड़ा सा वक्त लगेगा। मगर किस प्रकार इस परिस्थिति को झेलेंगे एमजीएम स्कूल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स T20 क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट का आगाज। एक और फुल टच गेंद, एक और तोहफा, और बिल्कुल आउटफील्ड सुपर फास्ट गेंद निकल जाएगा स्क्वायर की दस्तानों में। चौका मिलता हुआ जिस गति के साथ, जिस टप्पा के साथ चाह रहे हैं कि तनवीर गेंदबाजी करने के लिए, अभी तक वो टप्पा और लय में भटकते हुए, मगर अच्छी बल्लेबाजी आदित्य कुमार के साथ आर्य, उम्दा पार्टनरशिप इस समय। एक और फुल टेज और एक और गिफ्ट, मगर उसको प्लेस करने के लिए असमर्थ, और फिर भी सिंगल मिल जाएगा। तो बढ़िया स्टार्ट अभी तक चेन्नई को मिला है। सीबी चेन्नई टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करना और प्रभावित कर रहे हैं दोनों बल्लेबाज। तनवीर सिंह वाबन, मैच में 73 विकेट उनके नाम। अच्छी गेंद, अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट, मगर ये वाइट बॉल, यहां पर 2 रन मिल जाएगा आसानी से। 62 रन पे अभी तक 1 विकेट गवा है सीबी चेन्नई क्रिकेट टीम ने। 17 गेंदों में 31 रन का एक महत्वपूर्ण इनिंग्स, जिनमें कि 3 चौका और 2 छक्का शामिल, 182 के स्ट्राइक रेट में। आगे निकल कदमों का इस्तेमाल, वाइडिस मैदान की दस्तारों में एक और सिंगल। तो इस ओवर में कुल मिला के 12 रन आया है, और छठा ओवर यानी कि पावर प्ले खेल का परिसमाप्ति के बाद 63 रन पे विकेट सीबी चेन्नई। तो इसी के साथ पावर प्ले खेल का परिसमाप्ति, 63 रन पे 1 विकेट का नुकसान। और आदित्य कुमार इस समय 18 गेंद में 32 रन, जिनमें कि 3 चौका 2 छक्का शामिल, 177 की स्ट्राइक रेट में। और उनके साथ आर्य 17 गेंदों में 30 रन, जिनमें कि 4 चौका शामिल, 210 का या जो यहाँ पर फ्रोजी रेट स्कोर दिखा रहा है, लगभग प्रभावित कर रहे हैं दोनों बल्लेबाज। आदित्य कुमार के साथ आर्य, एक सॉलिड कंक्रीट पार्टनरशिप अभी तक। प्रियांशु पावर प्ले 7 ओवर का पहला गेंद है उनके हाथ, स्ट्राइक में रहेंगे आदित्य कुमार। अच्छी शॉट यहां पर, स्ट्रोक कवर की दस्तानों में सिंगल। अब ये जो ओवर रहेगा 7 से लेकर 12 ओवर तक, किस इंटेंट, किस अप्रोच के साथ बल्लेबाजी करेंगे, दिलचस्प रहेगा। आने वाली वक्त बताएगा कहां तक स्कोर को पहुंचाएंगे सीबी चेन्नई क्रिकेट टीम। एक और आसानी से कंफर्टेबल सिंगल मिलता हुआ, सिंगल आसानी से आ रहा है, कोई भी जोखिम नहीं उठा रहे दोनों बल्लेबाज। उनको पता है कि रन आसानी से आ रहा है, खराब गेंद को इंतजार कर रहे हैं। जब एक बढ़िया स्टार्ट आपको मिल चुका है, ये दोनों बल्लेबाज चाहेंगे कि लंबा देर तक बल्लेबाजी किया जाए, कि बढ़िया सा टोटल सीबी चेन्नई के लिए। कदमों का इस्तेमाल एक और बार, लंका की दस्तानों में बेहतरीन शॉट ये था। 3 गेंदों में 3 सिंगल आ चुका है। 66 लॉस ऑफ 1। 15 गेंदों में 26। ये शॉट बढ़िया है, कनेक्शन बिल्कुल बीचों बीच में लगा है और आउटफील्ड इसमें हिलने लग रहा है और एक टप्पा बाउंड्री के सीधा बाहर चौका मिलता हुआ। मगर इस समय आर्य थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेटिव रिस्क लिया और जिसे देखा उनके जोन में गेंद आ रहा है, हल्का सा ओवर पिच गेंद, बल्ले का फेस खोला और सीधे बल्ले से यहां पर एक और बेहतरीन शॉट चौका। 70 रन पे 1 विकेट। नो बॉल का इशारा शायद एम्पायर के द्वारा, मगर यहां पर आउटफील्ड तेज गेंद भी निकल जाएगा बाउंड्री के बाहर। मुक्त में आता हुआ 5 रन यहां पर 75। तो दबाव में इस समय लग रहे हैं प्रियांशु, क्योंकि जब आपको विकेट नहीं मिलता है तो आप चाहते हैं कि ब्रेक थ्रू, मगर फीट का गेंद किसी इंटेंट के साथ बल्लेबाजी करेंगे आर्य। 28 पे पहुंच चुके अपने व्यक्तिगत स्कोर। आदित्य कुमार 34। का थोड़ा सा क्लोज कॉल यहां पर था, क्लोज अपील था, कदम का इस्तेमाल करने की कोशिश में थे आर्य। बल्ले के साथ गेंद का संपर्क नहीं, मगर ये गेंद बिल्कुल प्रभावशाली गेंद था, अच्छी गेंद था ये प्रियांशु। 75 पे 1। डॉट बॉल के साथ 7 ओवर खेल का परिसमाप्ति के बाद 75 प्लस ऑफ 1 और 28 पे नाबाद, जिनके साथ आदित्य कुमार कमाल की बल्लेबाजी के साथ 34 पे नाबाद। प्रियांशु अपने पहला ओवर में 8 रन। वो तलाश में विकेट की तनवीर सिंह, जिसके लिए वो जाने जाते हैं और तलाश में है विकेट की, क्योंकि साझेदारी इस समय खतरनाक लगता हुआ। सभी चेन्नई इस समय एक मजबूत स्थिति में, एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पोजीशन में। इंटरेस्टिंग फील्डिंग सेटअप यहां पर टक्स इस समय गेंदबाज की भार संभालेंगे। दक्ष पटेल कदमों का इस्तेमाल, पहला गेंद थोड़ी सी आगे रह जाएगा, मगर अच्छी प्रयास था वहां पर वाडी से लॉन्ग ऑफ की दस्तान के जो फील्डर थे, मगर चौका मिल जाएगा यहां पर। कैलकुलेटिव रह रहे थे रिक्स आदित्य कुमार। अगर थोड़ा सा गेंद आगे गिरता तो शायद इस कैच को पकड़ने के लिए सफल होते फील्डर, मगर बढ़िया प्रयास था वहां पर। नाराज रहेंगे इस समय गेंदबाज दक्ष पटेल। बड़ा दिलचस्प रहेगा इस ओवर में, क्योंकि पहला गेंद में एक बाउंड्री आ चुका है। 30। हाउ क्लोज, यस, दक्ष पटेल अपनी एक काम को बखूबी निभाते हुए विकेट मिलता हुआ। अक्रॉस द बैट सुर खेलने के प्रयास के चक्कर में बीट हुए, घेन जाकर सीधा टकराया पैड में और अंपायर के कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं, अपने इंडेक्स फिंगर को ऊपर किया और इसी के साथ एक बेहतरीन इनिंग्स का परिसमाप्ति आदित्य कुमार की। 30 रन बना के एक बढ़िया इनिंग्स। सोच विचार करेंगे इस समय जो वक्त मिलेगा, किस प्रकार की गेंदबाजी करना पसंद करेंगे। दक्ष पटेल को विकेट मिल चुका है और सीबी बड़ौदा क्रिकेट टीम जिस मोमेंटम के लिए अपेक्षा में था उस मोमेंटम उनको मिल चुका है। दूसरा विकेट का पतन 79 पे सीबी चेन्नई क्रिकेट टीम। मगर ध्रुव इस समय न्यू बल्लेबाज 101 मैच अभिज्ञता उनके पास है। 26 के एवरेज में 104 के स्ट्राइक रेट में खेलते हैं बल्लेबाज। ध्रुव मगर दूसरे छोर पे एक सेट बल्लेबाज आर्य जो 28 रन बना कभी भी ना बात। चलिए अगला गेंद की ओर और यहां पर भी कहीं मामला हो सकता था मगर दक्ष अभी तक प्रभावित कर रहे हैं अपनी गेंदबाजी में, इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर की रोल को अदा करते हुए। प्रोएक्टिव बॉडी लैंग्वेज, जब ये गेंदबाजी करने के लिए आए कि अलग सा ऊर्जा महसूस हो रहा है। कलाई का इस्तेमाल यहां पर डिप मीडियो के दस्तार में सिंगल यहां पर ध्रुव अपनी खाता खोलते हुए। 80 रन पे 2 विकेट चेन्नई। शॉट ये भी बेहतर है, यहां पर जोखिम नहीं लेंगे और क्योंकि जिस प्रकार की विकेट किया था आदित्य कुमार, वो चाहेंगे अभी अरे कि पारी को थोड़ा सा आगे लेकर जाने के लिए। उसके बाद वन शुड टेक सम कैलकुलेटिव रिस्क टू इंप्रोवाइज द इनिंग्स। मगर इस समय दक्ष पटेल एक और बार तैयार। अच्छी शॉट मगर तैनात है फील्डर और इसी के साथ एक सफलतम ओवर का परिसमाप्ति 8 ओवर के बाद। कुल मिला के 80 रन पे 2 विकेट। सेंसिबल क्रिकेट, अच्छी शॉट वहां पर स्ट्राइक ओवर के दस्तानों में एक और सिंगल। 81 रन पे 2। नवा ओवर इस समय गतिमान अल्पेश गेंदबाज के बाहर संभालते हुए। अल्पेश फरेक उनका परखना चाहिए पीस किस प्रकार बिहेव कर रहा है, किस प्रकार परखेंगे, किस प्रकार उनकी वीक जोन में गेंदबाजी करेंगे, सोच विचार करेंगे इसके ऊपर। अगर इनके पास गति है और हल्का सा बाहर ड्रिफ्ट होता शायद, अंपायर का मानना है ये भी एक वाइट बॉल। ध्रुव अभी अभी आए हैं, वक्त जरूर इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे और उनको जो मुनाफा मिलेगा किस प्रकार मिलेगा, क्योंकि एक साइड में आर्य संयम के साथ एक सूझबूझ के साथ पारी को आगाज करते हुए 30 रन पे बल्लेबाजी, 26 गेंद का सामना करते हुए 125 की स्ट्राइक रेट। अच्छी शॉट आखिरी वक्त में अपने शॉट सिलेक्शन को चेंज किया और मोड़ दिया उसको कलाई के सहारे में, मगर यहाँ पर जो किमरा रन रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट कॉल कम्युनिकेशन अभी तक का गौरव जी ठीक ठाक रहा है, जिसके बावजूद सीबी चेन्नई एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पोजीशन में अभी तक 85 रन पे 2 विकेट। जब आपको एक सॉलिड स्टार्ट मिलता है कि मोमेंटम मिल जाता है तो आने वाली जो 5-6 ओवर रहता है आप रिस्क लेके एक बड़ी सी टारगेट को सेट कर सकते हैं। उम्मीद करेंगे 200 के ऊपर यहाँ पर स्कोर जो दिखा रहा है यहाँ पर। लीडिंग एज लगा था, टप एज लगा था, खेलना चाहते थे ऑन साइड में, मगर खुश किस्मत है यहाँ पर स्ट्राइक ओवर की 10 जब तक फील्डिंग तब तक 1 रन की इजाफा। आर्या और पेस पर एक अपनी कोटा का पहला ओवर डाल रहे। जब पैविलियन एंड से गेंदबाजी करते हैं तो उनको पसंद है उस एंगल से उस कोने का इस्तेमाल करना और इंटरेस्टिंग फील्डिंग सेटअप उनके लिए भी। प्रोटेक्टिव स्लीप कोई नहीं है, थोड़ा सा एक पॉइंट एक एक्स्ट्रा कवर और लॉन्ग ऑफ पिच बाउंड्री के आसपास, डिप मिड विकेट, डिप स्क्वायर लेग, फाइन लेग विद इन द 30 सर्कल। इस समय बढ़िया टाइमिंग के साथ सिंगल लंघन के दस्तानों में। इकतीस रन का एक महत्वपूर्ण इनिंग्स। ये बढ़िया शॉट है, बिल्कुल कैलकुलेटिव रिस्क लिया। जैसे देखा कि फील्डर है विद इन द 38 सर्कल, उसके ठीक ऊपर जानबूझकर प्री डिटरमाइंड शॉट इसको हम कहते हैं, और गेंद को भेज दिया सीधा सीमा के बाहर, चौका मिलता हुआ। कमाल की बल्लेबाजी। बाउंसर का सही इस्तेमाल कैसे करना है तो ये है कि जीता जाता एग्जाम्पल। कमाल की बल्लेबाजी इस समय ध्रुव के द्वारा। इसलिए ओवर में एक चौका हम देखे थे, मगर इस ओवर अभी तक ठीक ठाक गया है अगर सीबी चेन्नई के दृष्टिकोण से देखेंगे। मगर अल्फेज परख किस प्रकार परखेंगे ध्रुव को। अच्छी शॉट है यहाँ पर, कलाई का भरपूर इस्तेमाल करते हुए गेंद को मोड़ दिया सीधा डीप मिड विकेट के दस्तार में, सिंगल। स्ट्राइक रखेंगे अगले ओवर में ध्रुव, और इसी के साथ 9वां ओवर खेल का परिसमाप्ति के बाद स्कोरबोर्ड में 92 रन पे 2 विकेट। दक्ष कंटिन्यू जरूर करेंगे क्योंकि उनको एक विकेट मिल चुका है। पहला ओवर में प्रभावित 6 रन देकर के महत्वपूर्ण विकेट, मगर दक्ष उसी एंगल से गेंदबाजी करना उनको पसंद है। इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा इस ओवर। अच्छी गेंद, पहला गेंद में वो टॉन देखने को मिला। अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट भी। आर्या 31 रन 25 गेंदों में 126 की स्ट्राइक रेट से। दक्ष पटेल एक चुसीला खिलाड़ी, प्रोएक्टिव बॉडी लैंग्वेज। अभी तक जितने भी गेंद डाले हैं कहीं ना कहीं कुछ बोल वाला रहा है, उनकी हर एक गेंद में समथिंग डिफरेंट स्टोरी हमने यहाँ पर कहीं दफा देखे हैं कि अभी तक जो जो भी कोई गेंदबाज डाला है, मगर दक्ष की गेंदबाजी कुछ अलग है। आगे निकल कदमों का इस्तेमाल, रिक्स लेना नहीं पसंद करेंगे इस समय आर्या। चाहते हैं कि इस मोमेंट को थोड़ा सा कैरी ऑन 2-3 ओवर तक किया जाए, मगर दक्ष चाहते हैं एक शिकार, एक विकेट। मगर यहां पर बड़ी सी गलती, यहां पर कम्युनिकेशन में प्रॉब्लम, तालमेल में कमी, विकेट मिलता हुआ। कॉल बेहतर बिल्कुल नहीं था, मगर विकेट मिलता हुआ यहां पर चेन्नई अपनी तीसरी विकेट गंवाता हुआ रनआउट के माध्यम से। और आर्य जो शेड बल्लेबाज, उनका विकेट। और अल्पेश परेख जो पिछले ओवर में गेंदबाजी कर रहे थे, मगर गेंदबाजी में तो प्रभावित नहीं कर पाए, मगर उनका जो ये थ्रो था, ये कड़क थ्रो था, इसके बावजूद एक और विकेट। जुदा अंतोनी 86 मैच पे 1500 लगभग 9 रन अभिज्ञता उनके अंदर है, मगर इस सिचुएशन में, इस परिस्थिति में आर्य का विकेट जाना कितना महंगा साबित होगा। हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे कुछ ही देर के बाद गौरव जी। और 95 रन पे 3 विकेट, अभी तक जो चिंताजनक विषय रहा है चेन्नई के लिए, एक पार्टनरशिप तो बन रहा है, वो जो पार्टनरशिप बन रहा है वो काफी लंबा नहीं टिक रहा है, जिसके बावजूद तो जो सेट बल्लेबाज एक उनको स्टार्ट मिल रहा है, वो स्टार्ट को एक बड़ी सी अंजाम देने के लिए नाकाम रहे। मगर जिस प्रकार की इस समय आर्य और जुदा अंतोनी इस समय बल्लेबाजी करेंगे, 10 ओवर बचा है, आपके विचार में किस प्रकार की सोच रहना चाहिए?
Thank you so much, Mr. Pavitra Naik. $95 for 3. Yes, you're rightly mentioning about why it is important to build that partnership and make it as long as possible. But Dax Patel continues. Watch it shot. Here comes another chance. But goes in the favor of the batting side. 6. Well, this is T20 for you. You got a wicket in the last ball. The newer batsman comes in. Of course, he was not on strike. But the batsman who said hardly cares about whether he should go for it or not. There's only one thought in his mind. New way of playing cricket. I have to say 100 comes up with it. 101 now. Inside 10 overs, they'll take it any day. Pushed it on the back foot and takes a single. This is good batting. He wants to keep the strike with him. 10 overs completed. How about the matches? How about the inning rather is done? It's 102 for 3. Start of the 11th, straight away keeping it full. The batsman presenting the full face of the bat, getting a single. And the score moves on to 103. Once again, they need to build that partnership. And once again, they have to sort of make it a little more impactful. Not necessarily a big one, but a very impactful one. And in T20 cricket, impactful always means that it should have less strike rate. It should have taken less deliveries. In fact, it should have more strike rate. Very risky on that occasion. Normally what happens in any game, you see, normally, you follow T20 match every day, you realize that at the end of 10 overs, there is a bit of break, and you almost start to rejuvenate and start things again. So 11th over normally is a very calm over, unless you get some destructive batsman who really goes for it. Doesn't really matter for them whether it's the first or the 11th. You can sense the batsman's playing comparatively with less risk and trying to play it along the carpet, along the ground. No real risk taken so far. Just to remind you, Chennai winning the toss, deciding to bat first, going at 10 per over with plenty of deliveries to go. They'll try to make it 200 plus from here on. Baroda will not like it at all. Judah on strike. Judah and Tony gets a full toss and flicks it again. There we go. This is exactly what I'm saying. Sep cricket continues. That's because they've taken a short break. They've lost a few wickets. There is no real reason to go for the big one. Even the setter batsman thinking that 11th over is not an over where you can take risk. Even with full tosses. Looking at deep square leg, digging in front of square, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. These are the positions that he's looking for. Alpesh so far has come back well. Change of pace from Alpesh, keeping it short outside the up stump and almost forcing the batter to change the momentum while playing that shot. MGM School of Sports brings you MGM T20 Championship. This is the final day of it. Four amazing teams took part in this. Cuttack, Hyderabad, Baroda and Chennai. Two of the familiar cities. We'll talk about the cities too. Full toss, takes a single. As we continue the story, they want to run from it. They won't be getting one. 11 overs completed, 108 for 3. On the back foot, takes a single from it. Chennai versus Baroda, two exciting teams, two exciting talents. I must say this is the first time ever in the history of cricket I see Chennai wearing blue. It never happens. They only wear blue when there is an Indian match. Soft-handed. Two more important runs for CV Chennai. And I told you because, of course, we know that Chennai Super Kings wears yellow jersey. Even the Tamil Nadu team, the state team, that also wears yellow as well. Driven handsomely again, finds the fielder who fumbles but only allows that single to be taken, nothing more from it. The score moves on to 1-1-1. The score that almost produces wicket almost every time. Run rate's tipping down a bit. 9.7 for 195, the projected score says. But I tell you what, this has to be more than that. With the kind of a platform they have set, the kind of a batsman they've got, they won't be happy with 195. They want more than 200. You wanted to play that on the back foot. That actually is a very T20 shot. I like it, but the problem with that shot is if you're bowling it on the stump as a bowler, you miss it, you're gone. Has to be on the front foot. This is a delivery where the back foot game can come into play, and it's come into play well. Two very calm and quiet overs for Chennai, and this is exactly what Baroda wants. They want some very, very calm overs. Not necessarily overs producing wickets. They're not over trying to do that. Look at their field sets so far. There's no real aggression in that field set. They're very happy to get the game going now. Decent overs, calm overs are good overs for the bowling side, and they're going by that logic. 12 overs completed. It's 114 for 3. Oh, they're all going for it. They are all going for it, and they know that they've got the big fish. They really have got the big fish. Up goes the finger. And Arya Dupa, the man who is really turning it on today, 46 from 35, has to depart. Wanted to bring that risky game as he normally does, but this time, because he was a little bottom-minded, almost closed the face of the bat, did quite manage to get that full flow and was caught behind. But a good inning come to an end as Alpesh has picked up the wicket of Arya. 114 for 4. As the skipper of the side come in. Straight away, he brings out a lovely shot. There's a fielder there. That is a lovely, lovely shot to get on the mark. Gets 2 runs from it. Looks like he's get set from the dressing room. This is a lovely cricket ground. And with the kind of wind, you're sitting at the dressing room, almost feel a little drowsy. But look at the kind of a focus that Sai Hariram has. The score moves on to 116, 9.41. The current run rate is dipped down. At one point in time, they were going at more than 10 per over. Now it's less than 10. So Baroda have done a tremendous job by bringing that run rate down. They want to put more than 200. Baroda doesn't want to chase 200. As simple as that. Full toss. He helps it well. And he gets a boundary. Asking for a no ball there. None of the umpires moved there. They're asking for a review now. It is a boundary. There's no ball there. Both of the batsmen asking for it. This was very high. The batsman looked very disappointed. He said, I'm a tall man. If it's going over me, over my chest, it's a no ball. But he really bats with a very low stand. No real footwork there. Almost like feeling for that delivery outside the off stump. And hence got beaten. Talking about the top scorer of the tournament, Alpesh Parekh, with 3 matches, scoring 107 runs for Baroda. Standing at the top, Sai Hariram, the captain, with 93 runs in 3 matches, with an average of 31, with a strike rate of 172. Considering the fact that he bats low down the order, this is a splendid achievement. 2 of them playing today, and almost up against each other, with 2 different skills. JP Anish, B. Sujan, Buddhi Rathan, Teja. There's so many of them who have really been good. The Sobhagya Mishra from Cuttack has done a tremendous job as well. 74 runs for him. Just to remind you that Cuttack and Hyderabad. Hyderabad, of course, stands at the top with 3 matches, 3 wins. And Cuttack with 2 wins and 1 loss. That's why they're going to play the final. Hyderabad versus Cuttack. Hyderabad clearly the favourite, because they won all their matches. But tell you what, favourites don't always win. We've seen that before. So Cuttack will definitely be giving themselves plenty of chances. The home team. And of course, plenty of emotions attached with that name, with that city, with that team, Cuttack. Start up a fresh over. Sit well for a single. Takes a single and we'll be happy with that. Yeah, so every time you talk about Cuttack, there's a few things that are synonymous to Cuttack. One is definitely Dahibara. One is Dasahara. The other is Dasahara, of course. Helps it well. Chase for the fielder. Does really well. Yes, he does. 2 runs. Yes, so talking about Cuttack, of course, Dahibara, Dasahara and cricket. Historic Parvati Stadium with those amazing facilities. And of course, some very, very enthusiastic fans. Almost synonymous to Cuttack. And talking about just writing a new chapter in Cuttack is MGM School of Sports. And in particular, This particular ground will write new history. Will definitely write new chapters, and that is the shot of the match. Straight to the dressing room, almost like giving a message to the players sitting out there. Hello, as long as I am here, you don't need to be worried. This is my caliber. Much needed that from the man who's really been special in this tournament. The captain leading from the front, Sai Hariram with that 15. Pushes on the back foot, gets a single. Very VG out there, these two batters. Oh, once double out of it. Run out chance. No, it has been absolutely smooth from both the batters. Running between the wicket is a hallmark. My co-commentator Pavitra Nag was mentioning about it. And I have to say that I second that. It is absolutely top notch. As 14 overs completed, it's 134 for 4. He has taken the aerial route. Chance for the fielder who dives, but eventually it has gone over. It's a boundary. The batsman thinks it's a 6. The umpire thinks it's a boundary. It's all happening out there. It's hot and humid now, and more so about, we can say that about the kind of cricket we see. They are going bang bang now. Is this man Sai Hariharan? In fact, Sai Hariram. 19 from 9 deliveries. The strike rate up 211. And again, one is on. A little fumble and hence that second. We are coming closer to the business end of the first innings. And Chennai have decided with 6 wickets in hand, this is the last match. It's not like it is a mango that they'll make pickle out of it. They want to use all their batsmen now. The rest of the batters will be thinking this is a long tournament. We want to bat it. Take that! Take that, he says. It's not going to come back. This is a fantastic hit. The captain leading from the front. Sai Hariram has turned it on. 27 from 11 now. And the last 6 was the cream of it. .146 for 4. 15th over. It'll take plenty of time. That's why I said it's not going to come back. Gives a bit of time to the batter to get relaxed and take a bit of water, because it's already very humid out there. But it also does one thing. It just breaks your concentration a little bit. You see, after a drink, the batsman loses the concentration, and more often than not, you see a breakthrough. And Baroda desperately want that. I've been to Baroda once for Baroda T20. I was doing commentary for one of the premier broadcasting services of India, PAN code, and that was this Baroda T20. And I've been in a hotel, and I'll tell you one funny story that, normally you come from eastern part of India, you come from Odisha, you say you are the king of sweets. Because we really are the land of sweets, I have to say that. But when you go to Baroda, you find sweets in each and everything. Their spicy dishes are sweet too. Their dal are sweet. Their butter paneers are sweet. All the North Indian dishes there are sweet. Of course, Gujarati dishes are sweet too. Just have to say that why do you guys take that many amount of sweets? And of course, with that they have their own set of digits as well. Asking the Baroda captain about has he tried the Odisha food, he said, all right, I have not tried it, but I'll definitely try. What is that one dish he should try? Mr. Pavitra Naik alongside me. What is that one dish that Baroda team should try in Odisha, according to you?
Yeah, of course, they will go for the dahi vada aloo dum or rasgulla. What a fantastic knock. One for 9, loss of 4. What a start. This time leading us at the bat. Comfortable one and taken by Anthony. Anthony quickly reached 13, whereas Sai Hariram batting on 28. What a handy knock, of course, including 2 boundary and 2 magnificent 6. And the last one, the previous one, is out of the ground. The story still continues. 15 guns and it's 150 loss of 4. Sixteen is about to proceed. Fast ball is driving handsomely to the extra cover region for a single. Sai Hariram batting at 28. Anthony doing his job superbly. Alpesh Parekh looking for a wicket over here, changing his angle to make something different result. While talking about different result, this is a slightly different shot. Beautifully placed in the extra cover region for a magnificent boundary by Sai Hariram. Now these two batters looking absolutely splendid. Just a punch. Just a little punch to the longer region for a single. Very sensible batting by these two batter. Dealing with a single, double, including some huge one. What a facility by MGM School of Sports. This is something add some dignity to our Odisha cricket. And this time, intentional played into the cow corner region, looking for two. A fantastic running between the wicket. Communication between the wickets is absolutely beautiful to watch. All right, 158 loss of 4. Anthony quickly reached 16, whereas Hariram batting on 33. Alpesh Parekh 3.4, slightly expensive 8.73. Economy is not healthy at all. And that is a terrific pace of bowling. Swim and miss, playing across the bat. We're talking about the pitch report, Gaurav, as you mentioned early. This is a batting friendly pitch, as you mentioned. But later the game is progress, how do the pitch will behave, and particularly CB Chennai, how do you look where they will reach after the end of 20?
A lovely shot again. No chance for the fielder. No chance for the fielder. What a way to end the 16th. The score moves on to 162 with that. We'll talk about what's going to happen in the last 4. But these are the two batters who are on fire here in MGM School of Sports ground. They're playing for the 3rd place, but they're playing like they're playing for the trophy. That is absolutely good to see. .162 for 4 overs to go, 10.13. They're back on track. CB Chennai are back on track. 4 overs to go. Sai Hariram, the danger man, the captain, batting on 33 on strike. Here's the first. What a good shot again, but finds the fielder. He's watching it like a football now. That's so good to see. Just to remind you that these are the players who are going to make it to the next level. That is why this game, or this tournament in particular, is very, very important. And mind you, this is streamed live as well. People watching it, you make video of it, you put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, Twitter, now known as X. We're living in a different world now. Hello. They say that if it can be done by a knife, you don't need to really bring your axe. It was a full toss. Just needed to help it with a straighter bat. There's no real reason to bring out that fancy shot. Judah Anthony batting on 20 from 16 with 1 boundary. Need to get a move on here. Needs to match his captain. A pace over the fielder said. It's going to race away, some chase for the fielder. Well, this is fantastic piece of fielding at the deep. One thing Baroda has done really well though is that, yeah, I've seen some of the misfields, but when they field really well. There's nothing in between. There have been some very good fielding performances. There have been some ordinary ones. Nothing in between. Everything they do with greater energy, Baroda. Something that you can say about that city as well. Just following the batsman, bowling a very wide yorker, in fact. Just trying to find the similarities between two sides. One thing is very much sure that both the teams have some very good fast bowlers. Full toss, you don't do that against this man. Actually, gets away with it. It's just a single. It should have been more runs. The batsman will be kicking himself. The only good thing about that single is that Mr. Perfect, the captain, is back on strike. And he gives it back. Rather, he keeps it with him because this is the end of this over. 17 done is 167 for 4. Alongside me is Mr. Pavitra Naik. Yeah, looking at what they're going at this point in time with 6 wickets in hand, they will be very disappointed if they don't touch 200 here. They have every chance of going to 200. What does your prediction say? You're very good at predicting things. You almost like you believe that you have a third eye. So 200 is on.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Looking at this particular round, 167 up to end of 17. Definitely it will cross 200. Chennai, CB Chennai, just going like Chennai Express right now. Sai Hariram batting on 35. Look at the strike rate, 218.75. The help of two huge ducks. Way outside the off stump, calls it white. Pressure on the bowler in a very fast speed of 18. All right, just a punch to the struck cover. There is a protection. Single has been taken. Sai Harirama looking absolutely solid. After winning the toss, decided to bat. They're quietly happy in the dressing room. Oh, down the track. Connection is beauty. There is a protection. Not so much power that the batter is generated. And it's a catch. Well just. Fifth gone. Anthony departs. Ducks telling something different story where once he comes to ball, there is something happening in his particular spell, taking two valuable wicket for the Baroda perspective point of view. All right, it's 169 loss of 5. Anurag near 2,657 run in his first class career. 42 the average. Alpes Parekha taking a beautiful catch in the white lung of region. And talking of this particular stadium, as Gaurav mentioned very well, it adds some value, some cricketing ethics as well as dignity for Odisha cricket. Who knows, later on this cricket stadium will once more will create an epitome. Alright, the new batter, Anurag. Interesting to see the intent, how he bat is a left-hand batter, and always the combination between the left and right asks a question mark to the bowler. Once again, Ducks comes on ball. Interesting fielding setup for the new batter Anurag. Three man is patrolling exactly on the boundary line. Tip mid wicket, deep square leg and white long on. Sensible cricket. Anurag wants to invest his time, but there is no time at all because speed 5 wicket is remaining of CB Chennai. Beautiful placed. Single has been taken. (170). Impactful spell is going on by Dax Patel. Lots of exercise by the fielder because when there is a two different character is batting, the fielders have to take some different role in the field. Oh, that's beauty. Sound is too good. Enough to clear the boundary. Absolutely beautiful. Inside out, just incredible. Sai Hariram sending a message that I am in the field. (42). Just pressing 18. And look at the strike rate, Gaurav. 233. Leading edge, what a brilliantly taken. Driving to the right is not so easy. Wow, spectacular catch. And what a knock comes to an end. Sai Hariram departs and it's Dax Patel who is doing his job superbly, taking 2 valuable wickets in a very depth over. End of 18, it's 176, loss of 6. We are talking about 200. And looking at this particular spell, as you mentioned, Gaurav, now I'm a little bit confusing whether CB Chennai will just cross 200 or not. What is your prediction? What is your opinion in this particular fast innings because 12 legal deliveries remaining?
Well, I wish I was Virat Kohli, and I'll say my personal opinion doesn't matter. But that is the case out there as well. 176. I still believe that, jokes apart, of course, Chennai has the chance to go past 200. 176, 9.78. Anurag Nair, of course, there. They've got those wickets. GP Anish, the new batter. Plenty of runs for him. 3,487 runs. That's what the Creek Hero stat says. 29.55 the average. Strike rate is 83. Spinner in the 19th over. Here we go. Let's see how they take it. First one is good. Puts that on the back foot. In fact, cuts that on the back foot. Gets a single. He's trying to draw a little parallel between two different parts of India. Baroda from the west, Chennai from the south. One similarity is that they've produced some very good cricketers. The other, of course, as you can say, for all the cities of India, that they love their culture, they love their food. But one part always brings out great politicians. The other part brings out great film stars. Here comes the pull. And here comes the 6. It is an easy delivery for any batsman. Short, no pace in it. There's no skid available now. And the batsman made it look a little easier too. GP Anish with that first six up from his bat takes the score to 183. Goes again, but finds the fielder who fumbles, but only a single from it. And talking about the conditions now, it will be in the favor of the batting side. Hotter it becomes, easier it becomes for the batter. Not necessarily, of course, the temperature of 42, 43, but once it goes past 30, 32, it is actually better for the batsman. And once it is on the cooler side, it is said that it is ideal for the faster bowlers. He has taken it on. And he's got a big six. The left-hander Anurag this time just bringing out the full flow and takes the score to 190. Now the question looks a little simple. 190, 10 runs required to get to the 200 mark. They have 7 deliveries to do so. They want to deal with sixes now. He goes again. This is fantastic batting. 2-in-2 for Anurag Nair. And what a way to end this over. They move on to 196 now. This over has changed things. Make the equation very simple. 4 runs required to get to 200. And they will be trying. They will be definitely trying to make it as big as they can. Chennai winning the toss, deciding to bat first, knowing everything about the wicket and using the wicket well in terms of what they have done. Have always tried to be aggressive from ball number 1. They have been kept quiet for few overs. Does it really matter when you end on a high? Time for the final over. As CK comes in. Kevin. $196 for him. For Chennai rather. Kevin, let's see how he finishes it up. 21 runs in 3 overs, 1 wicket. The economy of 7, very decent. But he will try to be finishing with some wickets, finishing on a high. Can he do it? GP and Anish on strike. Both of them have now got boundaries and confidence along with them. First ball of the final over. Full toss. He has found the fielder. Tanbir, the man who's taken a simple catch. And it's wicket number 7. $196 for 7. Managed to pick up that wicket. Chase for the fielder. Oh no! You don't expect that from fielders of this class. Baroda is a strong fielding unit. That is definitely not a good piece of show that they want to show. Harsh making a mess of it. And Chennai goes past 200. 200 for 7. Got him here. Appeal. And umpires unmoved. Had a bit of noise there. Umpires knows it exactly what has happened there. But one thing you can say, that Kevin is trying so hard to be very accurate. One or two big shots in the final over, very much on. Does not happen for him. But Kevin giving it all. Here we go. Full toss. This time it finds the fielder. 2 wickets for him. That's what I was mentioning. Will love to pick up those wickets and finish on a high. He has picked up 3 wickets now. The latest one is of Pratham. $200 for 8. Straight down the ground. Again, another chance. One bounce to the fielder. Misses it again. Oh, you got to feel for Kevin. You really got to feel for him. He'll be the most disappointed man on the earth right now. Last ball. Last ball of the first innings. One more full toss. He helps it. This time finds the fielder. Desperate attempt to get that second. And they've completed in style too. Very good running between the wicket to finish things up for CB Chennai. They move on to 206. They'll end up with 206 for 8 inside 20 overs. So there we go. They've got more than 200 runs. The target for the Baroda will be 207. Take a look at what has happened there. The first one was on. They have almost manufactured the second. Hello and welcome to the mid-innings. There's a short little summary that I want to give you about what has happened in the first innings. Well, this has been a tournament where the youngsters have just taken it to the next level. That is the beauty of tournaments like this, the MGM T20 Championship. Now, what is the most beautiful part about this particular tournament is that you see young talents coming in and trying to be as impressive as they can. This is exactly what has happened in this match, the third place match between CB Baroda and CB Chennai. Of course, we do have the big final after this. 206 is something that Chennai have scored in those 20 overs. They've got the wicket in the second ball of the match, Baroda. Of course, Chennai won the toss, decided to bat first. There have been some amazing performances. Aditya Kumar, 38 from 22, one of the openers, really batted well, I feel, when the juice was on the wicket. There's not enough sun, and that's where he was fantastic. And after that, Arya Udapa was good too. 46 from 36 with 127 strike rate, steadied the ship and managed to play it as long as possible. They managed to pick up some wickets in between. There's one run out by Alpes, who's been the star of the show, both with the bat and with the ball, now on the field too. And of course, Sai Hariram, the captain, the star of the show. 42 from 19. Bats deep down the order. Captains the side, but very, very aggressive. 42 from 19 deliveries, 2-2-1. That for me is the game-changing innings. And he is the reason why Chennai is on more than 200. That is the most spectacular part about the first innings. The captain led from the front and he made a score of 42 from 19. Not to forget short little cameos from Anurag and GP Anis. Anurag in particular, 14 from just 5 deliveries with 2 big sixes. The left-hander really turned it on to the onside, to the deep mid-wicket. Some beautiful shots. So the target for Chennai, in fact, the target for Baroda will be 207 runs in those 20 overs. A match for the third place, the final match for both the sides, and the final inning to show what they're made of. And I'm damn sure they'll bring out the best in this particular match in the second innings. One thing I'd like to say that the big match, the final, is on today as well. Cuttack versus Hyderabad. And that is going to be a big, big show. Some special guests arriving. Do stay with us for that final after this match too. ओभर रवि शास्त्री कथा ना कमेंट्री माने भाईरा हम ए टूर्नामेंट हिट हे गोटे ओभर रवि शास्त्री आम गेस्ट थे ना मु रिक्वेस्ट करी डाकी दी माने भाई सार कोन बनेले आम सब आम आई माने आम आदर्श से
आसीबन क्रिकेटर तो आसीबन क्रिकेटर जदी कबे आसीबन तो फुटबॉल प्लेयर वाला लॉस का ए क्रिकेटर बा
You'll come no in YouTube.
I came to know that there's a tournament like today only. Okay. So, like, basically tell me, Haridam I know because I went through the stat and leading run wicket taker of the
Leading run. He's leading run score and
you are the leading scorer, I know.
leading wicket.
How many wickets?
5. Bayern madunu. Fast bro. Okay. Will come on YouTube, sir.
Hi. Welcome. All right, I've got two proud men in blue from CB Chennai. Chennai and blue doesn't go really well together unless they support Team India. But good to see the CV Chennai wearing blue and doing so well. I've got two stars as I just mentioned. Charan here, the top wicket taker of the tournament and the top scorer, the captain of CB Chennai. Sai Hararam has turned it on today as well. Two big stars will come on. Of course, we'll have a short little chat with both the players. Charan, tell us something about what you feel about the tournament first.
No, it's been a really good experience throughout the tournament. From when we came to Cuttack till today, the accommodation has been brilliant. The food, the stay, everything. The support CB, Cuttack and everyone around us has given. This tournament has been wonderful.
You managed to pick up 5 wickets, leading wicket taker. How does it feel to be the highest wicket taker of the tournament?
Yeah, it feels good, but it's a team sport. So as a team, we've not done how we wanted to, but it does feel good to be picking up wickets.
Yes, so you've got one more inning to pick up more wickets. Are you delighted for that, excited for that?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Have you come to Odisha before, or is it your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time coming to Odisha.
What are the things that you bookmarked, or you've said that all right, these are the things I'm going to do when I go to Odisha?
Actually, we haven't been going out. We've not been allowed to go out, but inside the campus, we as a group have been having lots of fun. Apart from the games have been really competitive, but after the games, what we've been doing in the rooms has been really fun. The group has gelled together really well. So it's been a wonderful tournament, and we would love to come here again and play a competitive sport.
Coming from Chennai, coming from Tamil Nadu, of course, you must be fans of some big film stars, some great films. You talk about Chennai, you talk about some great film stars, be it Rajnikant, be it Kamal Hassan, now of course Thalapathy Vijay and everyone. So who's your favorite star?
My favorite actor is Vijay.
Thalapathy Vijay? All right. So the reason why I asked is that when you guys celebrate, every time there's a team come from Chennai, they celebrate very differently. Be it from Dinesh Karthik, when playing for Tamil Nadu, of course. There's so many of them I can name. So you guys celebrate differently, your wins and losses, of course, not the losses.
Yeah, we do celebrate our wins differently. There's been a slogan in our group, which I obviously can't say right now, but there's been a slogan which we keep using whenever we want to do something. Like before the huddle also, we use the slogan. Yeah, we do celebrate differently. Yeah.
Who is that one player in your side who does the most party?
Dhruv.
Dhruv, all right, watch out for him. And tell us about your team. Of course, you have performed really well. There's so many stars in the side. You, of course, aim higher. You want to play for different leagues, popular leagues. You want to play for your country one day. What are the big dreams? Tell me.
Yeah, obviously to play for India is the dream, but all these small tournaments are stepping stones towards that. So we're just enjoying the process as a team, sticking together, trying to win every game we play. But I am sure every 12 of us here, the dream is to play for India. I'm sure at least every one of them should come there.
Who is your all-time best fast bowler? Favorite, most favorite?
My favorite, it might be controversial, but right now it's Pat Cummins.
Pat Cummins? It's not controversial. He's clearly one of the best of the world. All right, very good to talk to a fast bowler who's tall and wants to do Great things. We'll move on to the skipper. Little shy, doesn't talk too much, but keeps on hitting. How do you get those power? You don't look very muscular, but you hit long, long sixes.
Sir, my key is like I eat a lot, but I don't look like that. Just see the ball and eat the ball. Yeah.
You mentioned about eating a lot. What's your diet looks like?
Sir, no diet, sir. Eat whatever you want. Yeah.
Right, tell me, like, what is your meal? A proper South Indian meal? What do you have?
Any non-veg I'll eat.
Any non-veg, all right. And yeah, so you are the top scorer of the tournament. But the best thing about you is I find out that you don't bat at the top. The rest of the batters bat at the top. They get most of the opportunity. Is it your natural position, or you like change so many positions and you just adjust accordingly and yet get those runs?
Sir, I am a middle order batsman, but I can bat in the top also. I am just batting lower down the order for my team. Anything for the team, I am comfortable with it. Yeah.
Who's your favorite batsman?
I would say MS Dhoni is my favorite batsman. He's my idol. I can't change him. He's my idol. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, of course, MS Dhoni, the great MS Dhoni. Let's leave him now. Rest of the cricketers, if you want to steal one particular shot from any batter, any great batter, any batter for that matter, what is the shot? What is that batsman?
Sir, I will love to learn that scoop from AB de Villiers. Yeah, that shot. I keep on practicing it, but I'm not that brave to try it in a match. I'm practicing it. Hope I will deliver it in the coming matches.
All right. What is your big dream? Like, is it just about white ball, or you want to do well in red ball, or you want to represent your country? Tell me about it.
I have to play red ball. I am working on it with Jay sir and my coaches in Chennai. They are providing me the best, and I'm performing. When I go to Chennai, I'm consistent. So I'm working on it. My red ball game also. I have scored a century in the state matches also. So I'm improving it. Yeah.
Very, very good to know that as well. I mentioned about who is a dream bowler, like you want to face that bowler, that particular bowler.
Obviously, it's Jasprit Bumrah in the death overs. Yeah, those Yorkers.
And you want to bring out your big shots against him?
Yeah, I have to bring my big shots against.
Let's hope it happens one day. Yeah, I mentioned Charan about his favorite film star. Who is your favorite film star?
Sir, obviously it's Tala Ajit sir, not Vijay.
All right, one bowler says it's Thalapathy Bijay, the other says it's Thala Ajit. And good, coming from the eastern part of India as well, we also have our own movie industry, but we are very fascinated by stars of South, and I can feel the kind of energy when you say about those two stars. What do you want to say about your state, about your city in particular, what it brings to India?
So Tamil Nadu is like an emotion for us, sir. Particularly Chennai. Chennai brings a different vibe, different person of me. If we are in Chennai, we won't be this calm. We will be in a different race. We will be quite more aggressive. Yeah, the energy comes off from the state. Yeah.
What do you want to say in Tamil when you say that if you say good things about the MGM School of Sports, this particular ground, this particular tournament? Say this in Tamil.
Magilchi.
What does that mean, by the way?
Happy. I'm happy.
He's happy. He's happy. His friend is happy too. And we're all happy to have two big stars maybe coming to play for India someday. Thank you so much for that lovely interview. All the best for this match too. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for these two stars.
ये पवित्र भाई पड़ा है
Welcome back with a mammoth total of 206. Chennai have come on to defend that total. Baroda says this won't be that easy for you. They've not scored any run. 207 runs needed from 118 deliveries. They have a mountain to climb. And Baroda really have to show what they made of in the second innings. Last game, last chance to really come up with something special. They've got Alpesh Parekh. He was the top scorer of the tournament till Sai Hariram broke that record, and of course with a fantastic innings of 42 from 19 made sure that he stood at the top. But Alpesh has a chance now to come good at the right time, and he will be doing it while team wants it the most. Driven down the ground, finds the mid-off. That was hit really hard. What Baroda can do is that use these conditions. These are good conditions to bat. If you want to be a batter, this is the condition that you absolutely love. Hot and humid. Normally the fast bowlers get tired. Even with the new ball, I think this is the best time to bat. Oh, miscue, here's the chance, here's the chance. No man's land and 2 important runs. Gets the mark, little pressure this. The shot that normally you don't see Alpesh playing. He's played that, of course with no conviction whatsoever. Last ball of this over, it has gone really well. Charan has looked really good. I was having a bit of chat with Charan in those mid-innings. He was very excited. He says Pat Cummins is his favorite bowler. And a little part about his bowling also looks like Pat Cummins. Very long run-up, very tall. And hits the timber. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special bowler. Charan has really bowled well. Deserves this wicket, got this wicket in the final ball of this first. Baroda is 2 for 1 thanks to a beauty from Charan. That is a special delivery. You saw that in the first innings. In the second ball, the bowler hitting the timber. And Charan says, if you can do it, we can do it better as well. What a start. 2 for 1. They'll take it any day now. 9. Nine wickets in hand. Hars comes in at number 3. Hars Limbache comes in at number 3. And I just usually say, number 3 is a very important position. Oh, beauty. Absolute beauty. They've got some very good fast bowlers in each side. Baroda showed their class early on. They have some fantastic fast bowlers. Of course, the batting was very good. And our Mishra this time, Arav rather, just almost replicating what, and almost telling the batting team that they can do it and do it with great ease. Drifting down the leg side and a good pick-up shot on the onside to get that first boundary. I have to say, that if the last delivery was a superb one, this was a pretty ordinary one from the bowler. It can happen, new ball, you don't get that control. But once you go a little straight, it just makes life difficult for the batsman. In fact, easy for the batsman. And Priyanshu get that boundary. Not the line, my dear friend. Arab Mishra needs to get that line right. Looks like an exciting fast bowler. These are tough conditions. Again, straying on the pads. Straighter delivery, easy deliveries on this wicket. Of course, you need to bowl wicket to wicket, but if you go a little straight on the onside, you just manage to bowl some easy deliveries. Shot! That is almost a statement from Priyanshu. Picked it up well. Picked it up from yesterday. And again, this time he goes over the fielder's head and gets a boundary. 2 in 2. Priyanshu has really looked good today, especially with those 2 shots. The opener batting at 12 from 5 and making sure that he counts each and every delivery. That is so good to see. Baroda needs to chase a big target down. 193 needed from 109 deliveries, and this is exactly the kind of start that you want even after a wicket. You need to go for it. Your power play has to be big to be able to stay in this match. If you think that you keep wickets in hand and you do it later, this is not the match for you. And again, over the fielder's head. Wow! 3 in 3. Priyanshu has turned it on. Turning out to be relentless now. 2 overs completed, 18 for 1. Watch out for Priyanshu now with those 3 boundaries. Back to back. They moved on to 18. What a fantastic over this is. 2 overs done and dusted. It's 18 for 1. $18 for 1. Harsh, the number 3 batsman, gets a very good ball, hits it on the onside and gives it back to Priyanshu. Now, knowing Priyanshu, even you know that the leading wicket taker of the tournament is bowling right now, Charan, one of the exciting talents you will see nowadays. Priyanshu will go for it. That's what I feel. The man wearing jersey number 17 just for some reason can't say still. Finds the fielder. They have got a big wicket. Very big wicket. Priyanshu, the man who's looking really well, who's hitting it well in fact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest wicket of the second innings. He is absolutely disappointed with himself. This was a short delivery. And he thought that he'll play it in front of square over the fielder's head. That is not to be. He finds the fielder. And a simple catch to the fielder there as Chennai picks up another wicket. And Baroda will be absolutely disappointed because they have lost a gem. You can't lose wickets chasing a big target. This is exactly what has happened for them. 118 needed from 106 deliveries. But they have 8 wickets in hand in this beautiful cricket ground, MGM School of Sports ground. Little hills nearby, and with those pergolas, it just looks like we are in New Zealand. Beautiful stadium. And as my co-commentator Pavitra Naik was mentioning, that in coming times it can set a good standard for the rest of the grounds in Odisha. I never know, you might have an international match at this venue one day. Coming back, Purab. Bats at number 4. Gets a good ball from Charan. Charan is breathing fire here. In the first over itself, Charan was very excited. I was having a bit of word with Charan. There's a short little interview where the top wicket taker of the tournament and the top run scorer of the tournament, both from the Chennai team, of course, was having a chat with both of them. And one thing I stood out in that interview was the kind of confidence that they have. They're very assured about playing for their states, playing for different leagues, and of course playing for India. The shot that you can play in the power play has produced a boundary. Flicks it away, gets a single. The deficit is 183 now. 182. Purab Pujara comes in. And when you get the surname of Pujara, you know that one of the best talents to come from that particular part of India. One of the best to play for India too. Cheteshwar Pujara. I'm a big fan of him. We won that Baroda Gavaskar Trophy of 2021. Beautiful. But finds the fielder because Pujara batted well. When India won it for the first time, we'll come back to that. Let me tell you what the score is now. It is 25-2. Yeah, so when India toured Australia in 2019 and 20, that's where they won it the first time. Pujara scored some 600 plus runs in that series. So clearly that man stood tall when it matters the most. And then when India came again in 2021 with the presence of Steve Smith, David Warner and Australia were full-placed. India was not full-placed because most of the players were injured. But then also the kind of character that the Indian team showed, and particularly Cheteshwar Pujara with that inning in Sydney where he just stood tall and then almost put his body on the line for country. What a character. I think we don't praise Cheteshwar Pujara, we don't celebrate Cheteshwar Pujara the way we should celebrate. He is a gem of a cricketer for India. We are so much into power hitting that you almost like forget that this particular thing, this defense now shown by us, still exists in cricket and still is very, very important. And clearly India missed Cheteshwar Pujara this time. There's no second thought about that. You needed one player who can play defensive cricket, safe cricket. Like this is nothing about what I said. He saw vibes, but a shot that could have been an undoing of Harsh. Only a single, living on singles now. The need of the hour is the big fishes. They're living on some simple vegetarian diets. Error of judgment. They should have played that on the front foot. Missed out on opportunity. There's a huge gap between cover and mid-off. In fact, sweeper and cover. So that shot should have been played on the front foot. Looks like a back foot player. This time goes over and no stopping that. Welcome boundary for Baroda. From the bat of Harsh, the bowler this time keeping a little short. And Harsh looks like a very good back foot player. So the challenge should be to actually keep him on the front foot. Force him to go on the front foot. And I think Pratham has not done that. There we go. Doesn't really have that shot, or doesn't probably has show that shot in this tournament so far. 175 needed. The deficit is huge. You need good characters, and definitely not the best team of the tournament in terms of the results that has happened. There's nothing to lose, and what happens is that when you have nothing to lose, you become so dangerous. It's actually a good stage to be. Nothing to lose, no pressure whatsoever. Go for it, and you see what happens. Baroda should be feeling that. Pujara back on strike. It looks a little more convincing than Harsh. Plays a defensive shot on the back foot. Gets a single. And with that, 4 overs comes to an end. It's 33 for 2. $32 for 2. 174 needed from 96 deliveries. Pujara batting on 2 and Harsh batting on 13. Don't be confused, it's Purav Pujara, not Cheteshwar Pujara, of course. But Purav also showing a little bit of Pujara way of batting. Need of the hour. Someone needs to hold one end, the other needs to go for it. Purav back on strike. Against Sharan. Oh, direct hit required. Where was he going there? Come on, Purav. Come on, Harsh. There's still 95 deliveries left. Then there is one way of going home. Last match, they very much hurried. The Fapra and Jalebi can wait. 33 for 2. 174 from needed from 94 deliveries. Hot and humid. That's a beauty about this part of the world, or I have to say a thing of this part of the world, not necessarily beauty to He's played that on the front foot. What's happening out there? This was a delivery that was meant to play on the back foot and to the square region. Pull shot was on in that. Little error in judgment. Yeah, the strange part about Odisha is that doesn't really matter how cold it is in the morning. Once it goes past 10, it becomes summer. And we can say the same thing about the kind of cricket we have seen. Early on, it was looking very calm and quiet. Now, the excitement and the heat is on. 2 more runs added to the total of Baroda. One of the lovely places of Odisha, or India rather. Just to remind you, we have the big match, the final after this. Cuttack versus Hyderabad. And we will have a relay panel of guests for that final event, post-match event. Chance! A very difficult one. And he puts it down eventually. That's the most difficult part. Let's go the most easiest one. And some runs for the batting side. They're going with a very sort of a calming run rate, 7.86 the current run rate. They need to go at more than 10 per over, 11 per over. This is not something that will give them that total. The power play has to be big. Of course, with that wicket, they decided to go to plan B. But if you don't get the big power play, it just becomes so difficult for you as a batting team to chase a target of 200 plus down in MGM round. You've seen that before. 5 overs completed. It's 39 with a loss of 2 wickets. As I just usually say that they're going with the pace of some local 10s from Mumbai to Pune. They need to go at the speed of a Japanese bullet train now. .38 for 2.
All right. It's 53 loss of 2. The last ball is remaining at the 7th. 11.70 the required run rate is, and it's 7 counts, 53 loss of 3. 154 to go. Just exactly on 12. But CB Baroda needs to change the gear. Sipak Punjabi just playing 146 matches with a average of 23. Strike rate needs to be improved over here. Hertz, on the other hand, batting quietly sensible. 20 just 14 with the help of 2 boundary. As Gaurav mentioned earlier, the power play must be big because of some shortage around the power play. CB Baroda needs to change the gear as quick as possible. Otherwise, things could have something different result over here. Once again, Arjun, a lovely pace of bowling. The silence still continue. The Baroda dugout. And that is beautiful shot. And with this shot, somehow breaking the silence in the dugout of CB Baroda, and as well as some multiple hope arising for the horse. Quickly reach 26. It's a 6 straight to the longer fielder. Using the bottom hand. Playing beautifully. In the air, fielder behind is landing safely. Meantime, 2 runs is adding to the tally. Now, Hurt's message is absolutely clear. Intent is clear. They are seeking for the runs at any cost. They want to chase this target. 146 to go, 75 is remaining. Once again, Pratham comes on ball. Back foot punch straight to the wide is longer prison for a single. Will be interesting to see how Sipak batting approach, how the partnership will build on. MGM School of Sports ground is witnessing this beautiful event. Cricket. Is that MGM School of Sports? Connection drives. Slightly fall. Lovely. Once again. Maintain the decent linear length. Dot ball finishing over number 8. 8 gone. It's 62. Loss of 3. 64, loss of 3. Playing superbly in the gap. 2 run has been producing on this particular delivery, adding to the tally, moves to 66. The required run rate is 12.26. CB Baroda might be thoughtful in this particular situation point of view. Where is the run? Terrific pace of bowling. Right to the block. No chance for the batter to play any kind of shot in this particular delivery. Dot ball once again. 141 still to go. Just using the wrist. Bowler needs to play a very crucial role over here. LV Arjun balls a very splendid over 1.5, just giving 8 run and taking 1 valuable wicket. Now he decided to go over the rough. Yes, clears it. 1 bounce over the rough. Glorious pace. End of the over number 9. 9 gone is 70, loss of 3. .45 the required run rate. Baroda required 137 to go. Just 66 is remaining. Changing the bowling line. Pratham. Down the track. Using the bottom hand. Doesn't connect properly. Fielder is there. Wicket is falling down. Once again, Baroda losing their 4th over here. And it's Sifak who's depart. It's a lofted shot to the cow corner. And there is a protection over there. Taking a splendid catch. Once again, Baroda losing their hope continuously of some decent spell by Pratham, LB Arjun, followed by all the bowlers of who has been phenomenal so far. .137 still to go. 65 is remaining. What an electrifying atmosphere. Indeed, MGM School of Sports Ground is really witnessing to see some unforgettable and remarkable moment. Who knows, one day there will be international match will be there. So this playground adding some dignity in our Odisha cricket. The beauty of this particular ground, absolutely clear a message for the players. Yes, we can showcase the talent over here. This is absolutely fantastic platform. Once again. Sabda, the new batter. Suiman Mace. Great spell is going on. Absolutely great spell by Pratham. Pratham registered his first wicket in his last spell. In fact, a decent economy of 8.40. dripping down the leg, trying to flick. Consecutive dot ball. Comes in to attack the round wicket. Just relief punch. Just guide the ball into the long run region for a single. Single does not have any impact of CB Chennai prospective point of view, but Baroda needs more. Caught shot, protects over there, slightly fumble, slightly miscommunication, or use appeal. Refer to the third umpire. So end of over number 10. 10 gone, it's 73 loss of 4. So 10 ओवर के बाद 73 रन पे 4 विकेट इस समय 60 गेंद में 134 की आवश्यकता बड़ौदा क्रिकेट टीम और हर्ष जिस प्रकार की बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं उम्मीद अभी बरकरार है मगर इस मोमेंटम को अगर परिवर्तन करना चाहेंगे तो रन में परिवर्तन की आवश्यकता है और प्रभावित कर रही इस समय गेंदबाजी में प्रथम जो कि 4 ओवर अपनी स्पेल डाल चुके 31 रन देख 1 विकेट है उनके नाम मगर बात किया जाए शाब्दा अभी भी बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए आए हैं किस प्रकार किस इंटेंट के साथ बल्लेबाजी करते हैं दिलचस्प रहेगा इस बार पुल किया सट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद तैनात फील्डर देखिए सिंगल से और काम नहीं चलेगा और बहुत पीछे रह चुका इस समय 14 की जो रिक्वायर्ड रन नेट है इस समय रन बनाना ही पड़ेगा आपको तो कहाँ आपने फॉल किए जो पावर प्ले में रन आना चाहिए था वहां से रन आया नहीं बार बार रेगुलर इंटरवल में विकेट की पतन और बढ़िया शॉट यहाँ पर बैकफुट में जाकर पंच किया मगर वेयर इज द बाउंड्री की तलाश में रहेंगे दोनों बल्लेबाज हर्ष और शाब्दा जिस प्रकार की वो बल्लेबाजी करते हैं हमने कहीं दफा देखे कि वो पावर हिटिंग की एबिलिटी रखते हैं एलवी अर्जुन एक और बार तैयार इस बार बढ़िया कनेक्शन चौका मिल जाएगा आसानी से गैप में है आउटफील्ड एकदम सुपर फास्ट है और सुबह की बात किया जाए अभी जिस प्रकार की स्थिति है आउटफील्ड बेहतर हो चुका है और बढ़िया प्लेस यहां पर 79 लॉस ऑफ 4 57 पे चाहे 128 एमजीएम स्कूल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड जिस प्रकार की फैसिलिटी दे रहे हैं क्रिकेटर को एक प्लेटफॉर्म आप कह सकते हो एक कमाल की गेंद और विकेट मिलता हुआ जी हां एक और विकेट का पतन शाब्दा इस समय क्लीन बोल्ड जिस प्रकार की नियंत्रित गेंदबाजी एलवी अर्जुन के नाम में दूसरा विकेट और इकोनॉमी की बात किया जाए 6.75 व्हिच इज डिसेंट एवरेज मगर जो आखिरी उम्मीद अभी भी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं हर्ष, मगर नेक्स्ट बैटर 56 पे 128। अपनी लाइन लेंथ को अभी तक मेंटेन करके रखे ये गेंदबाज एलबी अर्जुन। अमेजिंग स्पेल। आखिरी गेंद अपनी तीसरा ओवर और ये बढ़िया कनेक्शन, मगर फाइन लेग में तैनात है फील्डर। लगातार तीसरा गेंद डॉट के साथ विकेट। 11 ओवर के बाद 79 लॉस ऑफ 5। अभी भी 128 की आवश्यकता। 15 रन प्रति ओवर। ध्रुव रहेंगे गेंदबाज। हर्ष कमाल की बल्लेबाजी अभी तक की है और 3 चौका 1 छक्का उनके पारी में शामिल। 152 की स्ट्राइक रेट में, मगर 54 पे 128। मजा आएगा अभी इस परिस्थिति को किस प्रकार झेलते हैं और किस प्रकार इस टारगेट को अचीव करते हैं, एक सवाल रहेगा। ध्रुव उनके सामने कम्स। अच्छी शॉट। देखिए कहां से लाकूना कर रहे। पावर प्ले में रन आया नहीं, रेगुलर इंटरवल में विकेट की पतन, पार्टनरशिप हुआ नहीं, तो ये दिक्कत रहा है अभी तक सीबी बड़ौदा के लिए। इस बार कनेक्शन बेहतर, गैप में है, चौका मिल जाएगा शायद, बिल्कुल मिलेगा। बॉटम हैंड का भरपूर इस्तेमाल और कमाल की प्लेसमेंट, कमाल की टाइमिंग। चौका के तहत स्कोरबोर्ड में 84 रन, 84 लॉस ऑफ 5। 123 की आवश्यकता। उसी के और न्यू बल्लेबाज हैं, मगर सेट होने के लिए वक्त नहीं लेंगे। वो चाहते हैं कि जितना जल्द हो सके रन आए। रन आना इस समय अनिवार्य है सीबी बड़ौदा के लिए। अच्छी डिफेंस हाल के हाथ से। कनेक्शन बिल्कुल बेहतर, गैप में है। एक और बाउंड्री की तलाश में थे, पूरा ही करेंगे। इस ओवर में कुल मिला के 2 बाउंड्री आ चुका है, वो भी सिक्के के बल्ले से। इस बार सीधे बल्ले से, और टाइम भरपूर था, इंतजार किया गेंद को आने दिया और बल्ले का फेंक किया। एक बढ़िया उदाहरण साबित करते हुए बल्लेबाज सिक्के। 5 गेंदों में 8 रन, 2 चौका शामिल। एक और दफा फुल फ्लेस ऑफ द ब्लेड। वाइड इस लंगन में जब तक फील्डिंग तब तक एक और रन। आखिरी गेंद 12 ओवर की, चाहेंगे बड़ी शॉट की तलाश में हर्ष। जी हाँ, बड़ी शॉट की तलाश में थे, उसको पूरा ही करेंगे और ये शायद क्लियर हो बाउंड्री के बाहर है। जी हाँ, 6 रन मिलता हुआ आखिरी गेंद में। और बेहतरीन ओवर देखा जाए सीबी बड़ौदा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। इसमें कुल मिला के 3 बाउंड्री है, जिसमें कि 2 चौका और 1 छक्का शामिल, और कुल मिला के 12 ओवर के 5 48 to go. आखिरी 8 ओवर ध्रुव थोड़ा सा एक्सपेंसिव साबित होते हुए पिछले ओवर में 16 रन और एलबी अर्जुन एक और बार एलबी और चाहते हैं तीसरे की तलाश में 18 रन खर्चा कर चुके 3 ओवर में। इस समय कनेक्शन बेहतर है, गेंद शायद निकल जाएगा बाउंड्री के बाहर। जी हां, और 6 देकर जाएगा। ये कमाल की बल्लेबाजी। अभी तो आपको जोखिम उठाना पड़ेगा और ये 6 के चलते 101 पूरा होता हुआ सीबी बड़ौदा क्रिकेट टीम संघर्ष कर रही है इस समय। कलाई का इस्तेमाल और ये सेंसिबल बैटिंग का नजारा पेश करते हुए पहला गेंद में छक्का आया, उसके बाद रोटेशन तो स्ट्राइक, और स्ट्राइक किसको दे रहे हैं? जो सेट बल्लेबाज हर्ट्स को। चाहते ही उनके बल्ले से भी 1-2 बाउंड्री आए इस ओवर में, और जिस प्रकार के पिछले ओवर को फिनिश किए थे हर्ट्स 6 के तहत, यहां पर भी एक बड़ा सा ओवर की तलाश में रहेंगे दोनों बल्लेबाज सीके के साथ। हर्ट्स बिल्कुल परिस्थिति के तहत बल्लेबाजी समय बल्ले का फेस खोला, बैकफुट में जाकर बढ़िया सा पंच, वाइडिस लंग ऑफ की 10 स्थानों जब तक फील्डिंग, तब तक 1 रन की इजाफा। 46 रन का एक महत्वपूर्ण इनिंग्स 28 गेंदों में, जिनमें कि 2 बड़ी हिट शामिल। सीधे बल्ले से ये भी निकल जाएगा, बिल्कुल निकल जाएगा, देकर जाएगा आधा दर्जन। और टाइमिंग के ऊपर भरोसा कर रहे हैं, बॉटम हैंड का भरपूर इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं इस समय सीके। और सीके 8 गेंद में 16, माफ कीजिए 9 गेंदों में 22 रन। सडनली वो जो रिक्वायर्ड रन वो भी चेंज होता हुआ, करंट रन रेट चेंज होता हुआ। 98 more to go. Now plan B is really working for CB Baroda. अच्छी शॉट, तो बेहतर चीज अभी तक देखने को मिल रहा है ये दोनों बल्लेबाज के द्वारा, कि बाउंड्री के बाद एक और बाउंड्री के लिए नहीं जा रहे हैं, वो जा रहे हैं सिंगल के लिए। एक दूसरे के साथ वो कम्युनिकेशन, तालमेल, रोटेशन, वो स्ट्राइक, बीचों बीच में चौका छक्का, 2 ओवर में एक भी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज हमको देखने को मिल रहा है। And this time horse connected not properly. There is a protection. Yes. निखरता हुआ, गिरता हुआ इस समय हर्ष का विकेट। एक और विकेट का पतन सीबी बड़ौदा के खाते में। आखिरी गेंद चाहते थे कि बाउंड्री आ जाए, बड़ी शॉट की तलाश में, कनेक्शन हुआ नहीं। छठा विकेट गवाता हुआ टीम सीबी बड़ौदा। 42 गेंदें, 97 रन। It's 13 guns, it's 110, loss of 6. Required run rate is still increasing, 13.86, almost 14, 42 balls remaining, 97 is requiring. Here we go, Dhruv. And Suman missed terrific pace of bowling, just way outside of stump. The bowler needs to maintain the 4 stump, giving a chance to the batter to drive. And for the leading is protection over there. Lovely placement. Just a punch to the extra cover for a single. Once again, through. Comes into attack. Now to tell heartbeat is another dot ball. Superbly. Third ball in a row, the over number 14. It's 14 guns. CB Baroda dealing with the Nelson number 111, loss of 6. Leading edge of the bat. No protection over there. Good fielding over there. 2 run is adding to the tally of CB Baroda. 113. 7.98 the current run rate is.
Hello.
Sikki.
Hello.
After falling the wicket of hers, Sikki is slightly disappointment. Is just out of touch. Another dot ball. The dot ball would create some pressure. As the timing Sikki is really wanting this particular delivery, does not get, but still managed to take a single. 92 still to go. Looking for 2. No, they have settled down for 1. In fact, just 32 is remaining. Drastical changing after falling off wicket hurts. Lovely delivery, dot ball, finishing over number 15 and end of 1-5. It's 117, loss of 6. 90 run required in just 30 ball. The last 5 is remaining. Well, wicket is falling over your JP Anis has to depart. JP Anis to, in fact, CK has to depart. Zainil Valand, the new batter. Dax Patel struggling over here. And JP Anis, what a spell. His very second delivery, he is producing a wicket over here. 1 to 3, loss of 7. Lovely line, lovely length. Maintaining the distance, creating opportunity for wicket over here. Just a simple drive to the stroke horizon for a single. The best part of the bowling side of CB Chennai, they are absolutely dealing with a decent amount of liner length. Oh! Chance of wicket for the wicketkeeper. Completely misjudgment by the wicketkeeper. Frustrating moment for JP Anis. Needs another one. That might be the wicket number 8 for CB Baroda. The Ducks trying to make something different. Lovely. Absolutely lovely by JP Anis. End of the over number 16. 1-6 gone is 1-2-4. Loss of 7. Baroda still required 83 runs in just 24. ब्रेक टाइम आसनो कथा बदे लास्ट फरक पर बोर्ड डीटा माइक गेलिंग कर दबा सर आसा आसा कहउछन जे तो 16 ओवर के बाद 126 पे 7 आवश्यकता रन रेट इस समय 21 के आसपास है। मगर जिस प्रकार गेंदबाजी चल रहा है, एक तरफ साई हरिराम जो कि पहले ओवर डाल चुके हैं सिर्फ 6 रन, दूसरा ओवर अपनी स्पेल का, और मुश्किल लग रहा है इस समय स्थिति सीबी बड़ौदा की पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। अगर आप देखें काफी पीछे रह चुके हैं, और ये ओवर पेस गेंद हल्के हाथ से ड्राइव किया, वो ताकत शॉट में नहीं था जिसके तहत यहाँ पर कोई रन नहीं, कोई नुकसान भी नहीं, फिर भी 126 रन पे डीलिंग कर रहा है इस समय। 21 गेंद में 83 रन। हाउ क्लोज, यस फाइनली द विकेट इज फॉलिंग डाउन। साई हरिराम के लिए एक खुशी की माहौल, और जी हाँ, यहाँ पर लेग बिफोर विकेट, एक और विकेट का पतन 126 पे 8। बीस गेंदे 83 रन। लगभग हर गेंद में बाउंड्री की आवश्यकता। ये मुसीबती परिस्थिति इस समय सीबी बड़ौदा के पक्ष में जा ही नहीं रहा है। ये आसमान में वो बादल नहीं है, मगर जो घना बादल छाया हुआ है सीबी बड़ौदा की टीम के ऊपर, मगर जिस प्रकार की क्वालिटी गेंदबाजी हो रहा है, चाहे हर एक गेंदबाज की बात किया जाए, जेपी आनिस पिछले ओवर में कमाल के स्पेल डाले थे, अधिराज सिंह निर्वाण जो न्यू बल्लेबाज, इतना अभिज्ञता उनके पास है नहीं, यंगस्टर है, मगर वो भी क्या कर सकते हैं जब टॉप ऑर्डर के बल्लेबाज उतना कुछ खास कर ही नहीं पाए। मगर टॉस जीतकर बल्लेबाजी करना, टॉस यहां पर मैं कहूंगा एक क्रूशियल रोल प्ले करता हुआ। सीबी चेन्नई जब टॉस जीते तो उनका मानना था कि पहले हम कुछ ऐसा टारगेट यहां पर खड़ा करेंगे जो आने वाले वक्त में मुश्किल हो जाएगा सीबी बड़ौदा के लिए, मगर फिलहाल एक बेहतरीन ओवर का हुआ परिसमाप्ति। 17 ओवर के बाद 126 रन पे 8 विकेट, 27 चाहिए इस समय रिक्वायर्ड रन है, जो आवश्यकता रन है 27 के आसपास, 18 गेंदों में 83 रन। अगर आज जिस प्रकार की फैसिलिटी दे रहा है एमजीएम स्कूल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड, जिस प्रकार की एटमॉस्फेयर है, जो ग्राउंड अगर आप बाहर से देखेंगे इतना बेहतरीन नजर आता हुआ, और क्या शोभा। एक हमारी उड़ीसा क्रिकेट में एक तोहफा आप कह सकते हैं कि एक हमारी डिग्निटी को आड़न करने के लिए एमजीएम स्कूल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स ग्राउंड एक बढ़िया सा किरदार निभाता हुआ। मगर 18 गेंदे 83 रन। दक्ष पटेल अब तो सिंगल से डिनाई कर रहे हैं, उनको पता है कि जी होगा तो बाउंड्री से होगा तो बड़े शॉट की तलाश में रहेंगे, मगर वो सिंगल से काम नहीं चलेगा। मगर जेपी अनीस क्या कमाल के स्पेल डाले थे, इस बार बाउंड्री मिल जाएगा। देर आया दुरुस्त आया, मगर एक आत्मसंतोष भरा ये शॉट था। मगर देखिए यहाँ से तो आप बहुत पीछे रह चुके हैं, यानी कि सीबी बड़ौदा क्रिकेट टीम बहुत पीछे। 16 गेंद बचा है, 79 अब आवश्यकता कर रहा है, मगर कितना क्लोज आएंगे और रहेगा दिलचस्प, किस प्रकार उस टारगेट को के करीब पहुंचेंगे। एक और बार बड़ी शॉट की तलाश में, बिल्कुल असमर्थ, टप्पा खाने में तो हल्का सा गेंद लो, मगर कमाल की गेंदबाजी अभी तक कर रहे हैं जेपी आनिस। 1.3 11 रन खर्चा कर चुके, एक विकेट उनके नाम। ये कनेक्शन बेहतर है, और आवाज देखिए, वो आवाज में लिखा था आधा दर्जन रन। इनके जोन में अगर गेंद आएगा ये हमको पता चल गया कि वो ये छोड़ेंगे नहीं, ये आखिरी वक्त तक लड़ाई करेंगे। दक्ष पटेल एक चौका एक छक्का के चलते 11 रन पे पहुंच चुके हैं। 7.58 द करंट रन रेट इज, एक और बड़ी शॉट, कनेक्शन उससे ही बेहतर, और एक टप्पा बाउंड्री के बाहर जाता हुआ। तो पिछले कुछ वक्त में एक एंटरटेनमेंट इनिंग्स देखने को मिल रहा है दक्ष पटेल के बल्ले से। 13 गेंद में पहुंच चुके हैं, 15 रन, जिनमें कि 2 बाउंड्री शामिल। तो दक्ष, ये तो साबित कर दिया दक्ष ने कि मैं बल्लेबाज कर सकता हूं ठीक ठाक, वो भी एक एग्रेसिव इंटेंट के साथ। मगर सोच विचार करेंगे सीबी बड़ौदा के कप्तान कहां से हमने गलती की। इस बार गेंद को आने दिया और हल्के हाथ से काहो कर्नर की दस्तानों में एक सिंगल जोड़ते हुए स्कोरबोर्ड में 139 रन पे 8, 12 गेंदे 68 रन की आवश्यकता। चरण आए हैं गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। जी हां, 3 ओवर में 14 रन खर्चा करके 2 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट। चरण की चमत्कार गेंदबाजी, उनके स्पेल को अगर हम देखा जाए तो अंडर 5 इनका जो इकोनॉमी है, इतना दिफाइती, इतना कंजूसी गेंदबाजी करना पहले सीबी चेन्नई बल्लेबाजी, उसके बाद उस टारगेट को किस प्रकार कैलकुलेटिव करके उसको अचीव किया जाए। मगर इस बार फुल प्लेस ऑफ द ब्लेड, प्रोटेक्शन थे यहां पर, कमाल की फील्डिंग वहां पर। आसान नहीं होता है जब आप डीप में फील्डिंग करते हैं तो लगभग बाउंड्री सेव करते हुए खिलाड़ी 3 रन अपनी टीम के लिए सेव। ये दर्शाता है कि आखिरी वक्त क्यों ना हो, चाहे मैच कहीं पर फंसा क्यों ना हो, कि खिलाड़ी अपनी 100% दे, अपनी कमिटमेंट देखिए, डेडिकेशन को हम यहां पर तारीफ करना चाहेंगे। 140 पे 8, 19 ओवर इस समय गतिमान, 11 गेंदे 67 रन की आवश्यकता। अधिराज सिंह निर्वाण स्ट्राइक एंड में, मगर दक्ष पटेल 15 पे 17 रन बना के नाबाद। बड़ी आदर के साथ इस गेंद को खेले हैं, सम्मान देते हुए चरण को। चरण 3.2 ओवर डाल चुके हैं, 16 रन खर्चा कर चुके, एक और विकेट की तलाश में है। वो चाहते हैं कि ये स्पेल भी बेहतर हो, 2 विकेट इनफैक्ट आ जाए तो सर्वोत्तम स्पेल हो जाएगा उनका। अपनी किरदार को अभी तक सही साबित करते हुए चरण, दक्ष चाहते हैं एक और बाउंड्री यहां पर, मगर 3 खिलाड़ी तैनात डीप में, डीप स्क्वायर लेग में एक खिलाड़ी, 2 के लिए मांग रहेगा। ये तो आसानी से रन आउट। जी हां, काफी दूर रह चुके थे अधिराज सिंह निर्वाण। दक्ष पटेल चाहते थे कि एनी हाउ उनके पास स्ट्राइक रहे, एक अननेसेसरी रिस्क लिया, अपने आप को जोखिम में डाला, मगर जो अंतिम रिजल्ट आया विकेट के माध्यम से, 9वां विकेट का पतन, 141 रन जबकि स्थिति है 142 इनफैक्ट। इसके बाद जो मैच बचेगा कटक बनाम हैदराबाद के बीच में ग्रांड फिनाले, कुछ इधर के बाद आपके सामने हम रखेंगे। मगर स्कूल की ग्राउंड के बारे में हम बात किया जाए, एक लीडिंग प्लेटफॉर्म दे रहे हैं ऑल द क्रिकेटर नॉट ओनली फ्रॉम उड़ीसा बट ऑल्सो आउटसाइड द स्टेट एंड एक खूबसूरत और सुनहरा मौका यहाँ पर हर एक क्रिकेटर के पास है अपनी टैलेंट को शोकेस करना। मगर आखिरी उम्मीद इस समय एससीबी बड़ौदा की साहिल त्रिवेदी कब तक झेलेंगे। मगर 142 रन पे जब नौवा विकेट गिर चुका है, अभी तो खेल आपके हाथ से पूरी तरह फिसल चुका है। मगर इस बार ये जो खिलाड़ी ये आखिरी वक्त तक फाइट करते रहेंगे, संघर्ष करते रहेंगे। ये इनका जो इंटेंट देख के, इनका जो अप्रोच देख के ये बहुत तो खुशी लगता है कि चाहे मैच कहीं पर फंसा ना हो, हम संघर्ष करते रहेंगे। और कमाल की पारी खेलते 19 रन आसान नहीं होते जब एक लो ऑर्डर के बैट्समैन आकर इतना प्रभावित करते हैं अपनी बल्लेबाजी में। उनका जो स्वाभाविक रूप है वो गेंदबाज ठीक ठाक कर लेते हैं, मगर आज उनका जो किरदार है आगे तो 8 गेंदे 64 रन, हर गेंद में चाहिए 8, व्हिच इज इम्पॉसिबल। ये अच्छी शॉट और कमाल की प्लेसमेंट देखिए, कितना खूबसूरत तरीके से गेंद को निकाल दिया। थर्ड मैन की दस्तानों में चौका मिलता हुआ, वेल प्लेस्ड, वेल टाइमिंग। और सिर्फ गेंद की पेस को इस्तेमाल किया और दिशा दिखाया। और बाकी इतना ये फास्टेस्ट आउटफील्ड, एक बार गेंद निकल जाता है तो रोकना असंभव लगता है। चौका के तहत स्कोरबोर्ड 4 कदम आगे, 147 लॉस ऑफ 9। साहिल त्रिवेदी पहला गेंद में चौका, 7 गेंदें चाहिए 60। अच्छी डिफेंस और के साथ स्ट्राइक रखेंगे दक्ष पटेल। आखिरी ओवर 6 गेंदे और 60 रन। मगर दक्ष पटेल का अप्रोच देखकर हमको ये प्रतीत होता है कि वो आखिरी वक्त तक वो लड़ाई करेंगे। मगर 60 रन की जो आवश्यकता, बहुत पीछे रह चुका है इस समय सीबी बड़ौदा की क्रिकेट टीम। मगर क्या बेहतरीन स्पेल समाप्त होता हुआ। चरण की 4 ओवर 22 रन दे के 2 महत्वपूर्ण सफलता उनके नाम। थर्ड पोजीशन के लिए जो इस समय लड़ाई चल रहा है, ये दोनों प्रतिद्वंदी के अंदर सीबी बड़ौदा बनाम सीबी चेन्नई के बीच में। चेन्नई एकदम चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस की तरह आगे निकलता हुआ। आखिरी ओवर, आखिरी उम्मीद और रिक्स लिया मगर सिंगल नहीं लेंगे। कितना बाउंड्री लगा पाएंगे आखिरी ओवर में। $147 लॉस ऑफ 9। अठारह गेंदे 19 रन। और अब मिश्रा जी को लास्ट ओवर, यहां से बाउंड्री मिल सकता है, काफी दूर रह जाएंगे फील्डर। और बढ़िया प्लेसमेंट, बढ़िया टाइमिंग, यहां पर इनसाइड आउट शॉट खेला, जगह बनाया और फुल प्लेस ऑफ द बैट और कमाल की चौका। संघर्ष अभी भी कर रहे हैं, 23 रन बना के नाबाद। 4 गेंदे 56। इस बार क्या एडजस्टमेंट है, क्या तकनीक से, क्या कंट्रोल ये शॉट है। और आगे निकल रहे कदमों का इस्तेमाल, वो भी फ्रंट फुट में जाकर गेंद को पुल किया। बैक टू बैक बाउंड्री। दक्ष पटेल 4 बाउंड्री उनके नाम, एक छक्का, 135 की स्ट्राइक रेट, 155 में पहुंच गए इस समय। मगर इस बार आखिरी उम्मीद, क्या सुनहरा मौका फिल्डर ने गवाया, मगर आखिरी 2 गेंद से शायद ये विकेट का पतन हो सकता था और पूरी तरफ बड़ौदा यहां से ऑल आउट हो सकता था, मगर सिर्फ 2 ही गेंद बचा है। कितने कितने रन से जीत मिलेगा सीबी चेन्नई को। अच्छी डिफेंस सर। So final ball. Here is the victory of CB Chennai. Chennai won by 50 runs. Congratulations, well done. सर खरा केमती होची?